Are you ready for some ribs? How about peach whiskey glazed ribs? Yeah, we're doing something different today, y'all. So stay tuned right here on the Roll Grill Barbecue Show. Yeah, boy! All right, guys, simple treatment on these ribs. We got two slabs. As you can see, I did not take the membrane off. I'm not doing that. I cook so many ribs, I don't really have time to do that when I'm cooking, catering, stuff like that. So I'm not gonna take it off. It's not gonna stop anything. It's not gonna affect the flavor profile at all. So we're gonna leave that on. But this is pretty much a simple treatment. Generally, I would usually go on with oil first. I'm not doing that. I'm gonna go on with my seasoning first. This says here it's gourmet grilling dust, but it's really my QQ dust inside this bottle. And I'm just going on with the QQ dust. QQ dust has a little bit of honey powder and a few other things in it, like turmeric and stuff like that. So, but it's got great flavor. To me, it's a slow and low type of seasoning. And I'm gonna go on. I'm gonna let that set. Let that set for about 10 minutes. Let it absorb into the meat. And once it starts to glaze over, I'll come out, flip it over, and do the other side. All right, it's been 10 minutes. So what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna take some, you can take canola cooking spray, any kind of cooking spray. Now I'm going to spray this on top of the ribs. Just a light coat. Because really what I want the rub to do is I want the rub to get full contact with the meat, and I just want the oil to hold it in place. Generally, if you put the oil on first, it takes the seasonings just a lot longer to get inside this meat. And same process. Same process. I'm going on pretty heavy. All right. As always, hit it with some fresh cracked black pepper. I'm gonna let this set for 10 minutes. I'm gonna come back, I'm gonna spray it with the canola cooking spray as well. And we'll keep it moving. All right, our ribs have sat for about 10 minutes. The seasoning has started to absorb inside of the meat. We're gonna go ahead and spray them. Just one little coat. That's all you need. Now it's time to put them on the pits. All right, I'm not adding any wood to these ribs today. I'm gonna cook on strictly all natural hardwood briquettes. These briquettes claim to have wood inside of them. That's gonna give you that smokehouse flavor. So that's what we're rolling with. No wood at all, just straight all wood natural hardwood briquettes. All right, these ribs are not that thick. They're actually pretty thin. So I'm gonna go ahead and put them on. My pit is running at about 275 right now. I'm gonna leave them on the rack. There they go. I'm gonna let them roll just like that. I'm gonna try to stay right around 275, 295. I'm definitely not trying to go over 300. These ribs are kind of thin, so we definitely don't want to dry them out. But I'm gonna let them absorb about at least good 2 hours of smoke before I do anything else to them. So stay tuned. I had somebody email me and ask me, "Hey man, why do you cook on the drum so much?" Honestly, I'm on a deck right now, and where I'm living at right now, we have a deck that sits up high. So this just works best. This is the perfect grill for a deck environment. We've got like vegetation and stuff under the deck, so this is the perfect setup for cooking on a deck because there's no way the coals can fall below the grill and create any kind of fire or anything like that. It's just a perfect setup for what I have currently right now. I got plenty of grills, but this is my go-to right now on my deck. All right, y'all, now it's time to make this glaze, man. Phenomenal glaze. What goes better with ribs than peach? So this is what we're gonna do. I'm gonna take your favorite mustard-based barbecue sauce, whatever your favorite is. This is a cup. Got a cup of our favorite mustard-based barbecue sauce. This right here is a gas treat. This is apple cider vinegar, a cup of cane sugar, and some red pepper flakes. Cook it down for about 5 to 10 minutes until the sugar dissolves, and it's good to go. This is perfect on. This actually is good on anything. You don't even need the sauce with this. But I'm gonna add like 4 tablespoons of this stuff. Actually, let's go with 5. Last but not least, a good peach flavored whiskey. Any peach flavored whiskey would do. but preferably one that you like to drink. 1 shot glass full of it. This right here is gonna set this glaze off on that rib. Pour it in there. Turn my burner on. Just gonna let it cook down for maybe about 10 to 20 minutes on low, and the glaze will be ready to go. I'll let you guys see what it looks like once it's done. Stay tuned. Now, fellas, I know some of y'all thinking, peach whiskey, bro. Let me tell you something. I know grown men that are bona fide straight whiskey drinkers, neat, no nothing, on the rocks neat, or just neat. They all love this particular peach whiskey. Women love it as well. So let me take a little sip. Man, that's beautiful. And it's gonna add a great flavor to this sauce. Stay tuned. All right, you're just gonna heat it up until it starts to bubble just a little bit. If you look on the side, you can see it starting to simmer. It's starting to simmer just a little bit. I like the peach flavor in the whiskey. If you want more peach flavor, add more peach whiskey. But right now, it's simmered for about 5 minutes. I'm taking it off the heat. And this is ready to go. Well, I tasted it and I didn't think it had enough peach whiskey in it, so guess what we're gonna do? Yep, we're gonna add another shot. Gonna cook that down for another 10 minutes and then we'll come back and taste it again. All right, you can see it starting to simmer again. And again, it depends on how intense you want the peach flavor to be. If you want the peach flavor intense, then by all means cook it down until it's kind of like almost like a syrup. If you just want that great peach whiskey flavor, then all you need to do is simmer it for maybe about 5 minutes. If you want a little bit sweeter, then add about a cup of brown sugar. I don't want this sweet. I'm not a fan of sweet meat at all. 2 shots of peach whiskey, we're ready to go. I'm gonna take this off and let this sit. Yeah, boy. All right, I'm gonna take care of a little Q&A in this video because I know the question's gonna come. Well, man, I don't like mustard-based barbecue sauces, man. Can I use this with a tomato base? Abso-freaking-lutely. Honestly, to me, it would probably go better with just a vinegar-based sauce that's kind of on the sweet side. But absolutely, you could use it in a tomato-based sauce. I'm just not a big fan of tomato-based sauces. That's why you rarely see me using them on my channel, because it's just not my thing. I don't think good barbecue needs a sauce, and it definitely don't need no tomato-based sauce, in my opinion. But there are some great tomato-based sauces out there. And here we go. Right there in our little ramekin. We'll use this. We'll let it cool. Once it starts to cool, it'll get thicker. And we are on our way to some beautiful ribs, man, with a peach mustard glaze. Shout out to South Carolina for the mustard-based sauce. Yeah, boy. This is a wonderful sauce. You can also pair it up with pineapple juice for a good glazed ham. All right, let's do a quick check of these ribs. It's been an hour. Ain't gonna be too much. Just gonna look at the color. Let's see. Look pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and flip them over. 1 hour in. I always like to flip my ribs 1 hour in. Finish them all bone side down. All right, it has been 2 hours. Let me check on them. See what we got here. Let me pick this phone. Let y'all look at this. They look good. They bone side down. Great color on the flesh side. And all I'm gonna simply do now, you can see the bones that pull back a great bit. So I'm gonna go ahead and wrap these up. I'm gonna wrap them up for probably about an hour. I'm gonna do the 2-1 method. 2 hours in the grill and then 1 hour in the wrap. And there they go. Now, of course, you could have left these on the grill and you could have cooked them just like this the rest of the way. But these were so thin that I want to make sure that I don't dry them out. So to ensure that I don't dry them out, I'm gonna wrap them up in foil. Right, I had my rack in the middle. Let's go ahead and take my rack, put it all the way to the top. I don't want a lot of heat. I just want these ribs to gently cook through. Back in the pit. All right, my ribs are back in the pit, and you can see I'm running about 275. I choked it off. I'm gonna keep it right around 250 and 270 while I have it wrapped. I don't want them to cook too fast. I just want them to render the little bit of fat that's left in there real slow. All right, we are 45 minutes into the wrap. Let's check them out. Oh yeah, look at that. Oh yeah. They're good and tender. All right, while these ribs are still on the grill, I'm gonna go ahead and glaze the top. You can see it's jumping out the glass. This little peach glaze is jumping out the container. The heat has kind of killed itself out, died out a little bit. And I'm just gonna let the residual heat inside of this foil pack take this glaze the rest of the way. There they go. Peach whiskey glazed spare ribs. All right, our ribs have cooled for about 10 minutes. I'm gonna go ahead and take them out this pack. All right, there they go. All right, before I get to cutting on them, I just want you to see them. Beautiful. They firmed up a little bit. I let them sit for about 10 minutes. They firmed back up a little bit, and they are ready to go, Jack. All right, let's go ahead and get them cut. Now, I did not glaze the ribs under the bottom. A lot of times when you glaze the ribs under the bottom, to me, it just makes a mess on your cutting board. So if you need more sauce, by all means, flip them over and glaze them on the bottom. Meat side up is perfect for me. And all I'm gonna do is go right down the middle. Right, I had to switch up my knives. There go one. Ooh, wait, there go two. Look at that. Beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. You still got a little hint of smoke ring. They smell real good. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut these up a little bit, put them on the cutting board, and let's go ahead and taste them. All right. We cut like 4 bones here. We still got a whole half a slab right here. We got a mason jar full of extra sauce. So if you want a little extra peach whiskey on your meat, there you go. Drizzle it on there. Whatever you want to do with it. Same goes for here. And you're good to go. All right, guys. There you have it. Peach whiskey char-grilled spare ribs. Right here at the rolling grill, baby. So let's get my taste. Oh yeah. That crown is perfect. That peach whiskey, perfect. Not too much, not too little. It's just right. It's actually really good. If you, like I said, if you wanted a little more sweet, I would definitely add more brown sugar, but I don't like sweet sauces, so this is perfect for me. Got good bite through on the ribs. Still on the bone, ain't falling apart. That's a damn good rib, y'all. So if you're looking for something different to switch up, you know, you got some people that like sauce on their ribs, switch it up a little bit. There's some really good flavored whiskeys. This peach one just happens to be really good. Everybody in my household likes to drink it that's of age. So give it a try, man. Peach glazed char-grilled ribs, baby. Right here on the Rolling Grill Barbecue. Y'all be good. And as always, good food, good vibes. Yeah, boy. Damn. Catch you on the next one.